castor oil has been around for ages. Your grandparents likely utilized it. And if you've stumbled upon this video, you've probably heard claims circulating online that castor oil is incredibly beneficial for the eyes. Claims suggest that it helps alleviate dry eyes, promotes eyelash growth, reduces eye bags, and even treats cataracts and eye floaters. But does it genuinely work? Well, I've delved into the research to uncover these answers. And here's what I discovered. There's some intriguing information I learned about castor oil and its effects on the eyes. First, let's discuss castor oil for dry eyes, as this is where most eye doctors are familiar with its application to the eye. Castor oil is frequently found as an ingredient in many over-the-counter eye drops. If you browse the inactive ingredients listed, you may notice castor oil present in numerous drops. It has also been employed as a vehicle for certain prescription dry eye medications, such as Ricinus. The reason castor oil is effective for dry eyes is that it helps prevent the tear film on the eye's surface from evaporating into the air, and it acts as an additional lubricant, reducing friction between the upper eyelid and the eyeball. One study I found particularly compelling demonstrated images of the tear film's irregularity before treatment on the left side, and its improved stability and appearance on the right side after treatment with castor oil. In the same study, participants who used eye drops containing castor oil 6 times a day for 2 weeks not only experienced improved dry eye symptoms, but also exhibited signs of a more stable tear film and less meibomian gland disruption, which is significant as many individuals suffer from meibomian gland dysfunction or clogged oil glands on the eyelids. However, it's important to note that these drops did not contain 100% castor oil. Instead, they utilized a small amount of castor oil diluted in the formulation. So, why not simply use 100% castor oil and apply it directly to the eye? Well, there are some safety concerns that need to be addressed. But first, let me share some intriguing studies that demonstrate the benefits of using 100% castor oil for the eyelids. This 2021 randomized study applied castor oil to the eyelids as a treatment for blepharitis, a condition characterized by eyelid and eyelash inflammation. In this study, they applied 100% cold-pressed castor oil to the eyelids just outside the lash line, twice a day, morning and night, for 4 weeks. The results showed not only a significant improvement in the signs and symptoms of blepharitis but also a reduction in lid margin thickness, telangiectasia, the growth of spider veins on the eyelid surface, matarosis, loss of eyelashes, eyelash crusting, and lid wiper epitheliopathy, friction between the upper eyelid and the eyeball when it's dry. Overall, some pretty impressive findings supporting the use of castor oil on the eyelids. So, what does all this mean? There are numerous claims about castor oil and its effects on the eyes. For example, one purported benefit is that castor oil can help reduce under-eye bags due to its anti-inflammatory properties. While I couldn't find any studies specifically examining the effects of castor oil on eye bags, the study mentioned earlier did show a reduction in lid margin thickening. So perhaps it could help reduce the swelling associated with under-eye bags, but more research is needed. What about castor oil for eyelash growth? Even some castor oil product labels advertise supporting stronger, fuller-looking hair, lashes, and brows. Again, I couldn't find any research specifically demonstrating castor oil's ability to promote eyelash growth. However, it has been historically used for early treatment of hair loss and shares a similar chemical structure to prostaglandins, which are known to promote hair growth, including eyelashes. In fact, this is how some glaucoma medications and eyelash serums work. They contain prostaglandin analogs to enhance eyelash growth. Additionally, the study on blepharitis reported a reduction in matarosis, or eyelash loss. So, perhaps castor oil can help support the health of the lashes themselves and prevent them from falling out. Now, what about the 2 big questions? Does castor oil help with cataracts and eye floaters? Unfortunately, I couldn't find a single study on castor oil's effects on either of these conditions. So, we have no evidence for or against these claims. However, a valid question arose during my investigation. Is it even possible for castor oil to absorb into the ocular tissues? Both cataracts and the vitreous humor where eye floaters form are deep structures inside the eyeball. After sifting through research in pharmacokinetics, it seems highly unlikely that castor oil would be able to penetrate deep enough into the eye, past the cornea, conjunctiva, sclera, or blood vessels, to reach these structures. Even though castor oil has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, it's improbable that it could penetrate deep enough into the eye to help prevent cataracts or address eye floaters. Anyone who has noticed an improvement in their eyesight after using castor oil for these reasons has likely experienced a placebo effect or improved vision due to the treatment of dry eye symptoms. After considering the research, some individuals may still want to try applying 100% castor oil directly to their eyes. However, there are some safety concerns to be aware of. Remember, it's all about concentration. The studies using castor oil as an eye drop for dry eyes always diluted it to approximately 2% in the formulations. This is because 100% castor oil is very thick and will not mix well with the tear film, leaving ropus strings on the eye and resulting in blurry vision. Additionally, castor oil has been found to be cytotoxic, damaging, to conjunctival cells, which are the clear cells covering the white part of the eye, potentially causing irritation. Furthermore, a study raised concerns about the storage of castor oil, as castor oil kept at warmer temperatures for 4 weeks showed a lower pH level, increased acidity, which can lead to more eye irritation. Finally, and perhaps the most significant concern, castor oil from the store is not regulated like medications, so there's no way to know exactly what it contains, and it's usually not sterile, potentially causing infection or other complications in the eye. There's also a lack of research on the safety of putting castor oil in the eye. Therefore, before putting anything in your eye, please consult with your local doctor to get their professional opinion and ensure proper monitoring if you decide to try it. In conclusion, while there are smaller studies supporting the benefits of castor oil for eyelid health in cases of blepharitis and dry eye syndrome, when used in diluted eye drop formulations, especially for meibomian gland dysfunction, more research is needed to determine its effectiveness for other eye conditions. Please share your experiences using castor oil in the comments, and let me know if you have any other questions about its use for eye-related purposes.